In this training, we're going to take a look at the number slider and percent complete field types for SmartSuite. So if that's of interest, stick around and let's get into it. Let's start by just jumping into my screen and taking a look at these two fields. We're going to start with the number slider. This is a field type that you can find inside of SmartSuite by dropping down on the different types here and finding number slider. Now your display format has a few different options. It's really just the size of the slider, so small, medium, or large. I'll stick with medium for this. And we can also change the color. Here's where you can set your values. So let's say we wanted to go from 0 to 10, and we can also choose the value increment. In this case, we will go with 1. And we can also choose if we want to require an entry or not. This one's pretty standard. Once I'm happy with my settings, I will update the field and take a look at how it works. Here I am in the number slider. I simply select the slider and move it on over and drop it wherever I am content. So I can just show an output here, and this is treated the same as a number would be, with the exception that it has a different graphical representation. Now the nice thing about representing it this way is it comes in really handy just for looking at reports and different views inside of SmartSuite and different dashboards, because this allows us now to see in a more visually appealing way what's happening with our data. Now, very similar output here for the percent complete field. So let's drill into this one. This again is its own field type, just called percent complete. So find that from the list. Same options here for display format in terms of size. And then you can choose either a solid or a gradient color. I'll go with the gradient here and make that selection and update the field. Now inside of this, I'm going to get a percent complete, and I'm ranging from 0 to 100 and dropping that wherever I would like. And depending on where I drop it, we're going to notice that I either have less or more of the gradient filled out here. Drilling back into the field settings here, I want to point out that we did not have the ability here to change the range as we did for the number slider. So on the number slider, we can change what the value increment is, what the min and the max is, but on the percent complete, we're at 0 to 100, and that's the range we're given, the end. Now I do also want to point out that we can also drill in here and click on the number itself and actually plug a number in with our keyboard. So if I wanted to go with 50%, I can just hit that in, hit enter when I'm done, and that slider moves automatically for me. A lot you can do with these different sliders, both the number slider and the percentage complete. Really great for reporting and making sure that you're getting visually appealing data and not just some raw numbers all the time. If you have any questions about what we covered in this training, please ask them below in the comments section of this video. And until then, we'll see you in the next training.